Hi everybody, my name's David Dawson and I'm the Programme Director for the MSc in Sustainable Cities at the School of Earth and Environment. So cities across the world are facing huge sustainability challenges. We're seeing a lot of population increase, and with that includes the need for natural resources, and this has a consequent impact on the environment through our increasing carbon emissions. And we've seen evidence of this that's been collected for many years now. Cities are really important, though. They're not only places where we all or tend to live, but they're also going to be the areas where we can most make an impact. Cities account for over 70% of our global CO2 emissions, but they're also a critical connection on various scales of how we can mitigate against these impacts. So cities can help contribute to global agreements, right the way down to how we manage individual assets within the urban area. But the big challenge is at the moment is that we have a skills shortage in people who understand sustainability and have the leadership skills to try and push them into more sustainable futures. So we need future sustainability practitioners and leaders. Um, and that's hopefully where you come in. So our intention for that course really was to develop um, to sort of meet that skills shortage gap and equip you with the knowledge and tools needed to become the future urban sustainability leaders. So on this program, you'll experience urban sustainability firsthand. You'll get a blending of the concepts and theories that are understood around it, but really these are all with the application of them to real world problems and solutions. So, we want you to get the skills needed to make a change in the world. And we mean it. So our students for the second year in a running have been commended for their input on a community project in Otley, helping them build a sustainable master plan for 2030. So how will we teach you to be the next sustainability leaders? Well, there's various approaches that we take here at Leeds. We're very much a research-based, research-led teaching university, and it's all about understanding the problem, understanding concepts, and really trying to make the applications together. So the course is very much driven by the problems that exist in existing city systems, and that we're going to face now and in the future. And we blend the core concepts around sustainability and urbanism with applied problem-based learning. And we develop quite experiential learning and active learning environments. And these include gaming activities, role play and theatre, walking tours, collective reading, and of course, you're coming to university, so you should get some lectures at least. And the unique thing about this particular course is that it's research led, not just from one school, but 3 schools. So you'll get access to internationally leading research and staff who deliver that from the School of Earth and Environment, the School of Geography, and the School of the Institute for the Transport Studies. If you want to know a bit more about the teaching methods, there's a nice blog on LinkedIn there in that link where you can read more about the sort of activities that you get up to in a module on this course. So this is the program, and again, it's quite unique within the School of Earth and Environment. There's only 2 programs like this at the moment that really do build what we call like a short, fat module format within the program. So in semester 1, you have 2 large 30 credit modules on cities and sustainability, and then research and skills for urban sustainability that you may use in practice. And then in the second semester, you focus specifically on different systems, one after another. So it gives you a real opportunity to delve into those topics in a very intense way. So you look at energy systems, ecosystems, mobility systems, and housing systems. And as you progress through these 7 modules, the final module is the sustainability research project. And this allows you to really focus your interests on a particular research project of your choice or an applied research project. So in the past, these have included linking up energy and transport systems with the projects on electric vehicles in a city, undertaking public visioning exercises for major sustainability developments, creating fuel forests in the city, linking urban parks and biomass production, developing city and regional climate change strategies around key systems. And over the program, as I mentioned, you'll be taught from across 3 different schools. So you'll get the expertise and knowledge from those individual schools and the experts that can contribute to each one of these modules. And those fields range from critical approaches to urban development, energy use and low carbon societies, self-repairing cities, transport studies, social justice, cities and citizenship, and sustainable urban mobility planning, just to name a few. You won't just be based in Leeds during the program. We do have a series of field trips that occur throughout the semesters. So the big field trip in semester 1 is the Bristol City field trip, where we look at sustainable projects in the Bristol City area, urban farms and community energy projects. But then within each of the city systems modules, as I've said, there is like an active component to that. So there's a lot of walk-in trips. There's visits to community housing projects, sustainable mobility within the Leeds city, district heating projects, and also green spaces. So there's plenty to keep you occupied throughout the semesters. And what happens when you finish? Well, we hope, as I said, that you will be the future sustainable leaders, and you will have a good, solid ground basing on where to begin to do that. Previous graduates from the School of Earth and Environment have gone on to become research analysts, project managers, consultants, campaigners, and specialists in all sorts of areas around sustainability. So we look forward to seeing where you go. And I'm sat here trying to tell you about what the graduates have been doing since then and how they've experienced it. But the best thing is actually to get the voice from them. So if you want to hear more about Rianne's journey on our course, please go to the module catalog and find the link there, and you can read more about her particular experience. And of course, there's nothing better than hearing directly from students. So this is the students who first took the course a few years ago, and here's what they said.
What we've been doing today here at Lilac Grove is we've been showing around one of the UK's leading co-housing cooperatives. Where I live, it's a low impact, affordable community which we set up 6 years ago. The reason we brought the students here today is because then they can get a first-hand view and do some experiential learning about exactly what a low impact affordable community really is.
I think it's crucial to experience these kind of sustainable living methods to understand it, and then it's very important with field work, and we have had several field trips within this master course.
So the whole idea behind the MSc in Sustainable Cities is to train the next generation of sustainability practitioners who are going to go forward and transform our cities to be more sustainable, climate safe places.
It's a masters that was created at the Uni of Leeds this year, particularly looking to initiate like a multidisciplinary approach to how do we think about sustainability and planning for it in cities. So our course is made up of just loads of different disciplines coming together, and then they throw us all together in this group and essentially give us problems like transport, housing, and coming from all those different backgrounds we can come up with a really well integrated solution.
Our programme is completely different to other programmes on offer because we have this integration between experiential learning, concepts and project work. And what we do is we show students real world examples and ground them in the big issues and debates, and we get them to problem solve so they can take that back into their workplaces.
I love the systems-based approach, so actually taking on 4 main systems of cities, tackling them one at a time. I think that the teaching structure of the course is great too, so having really intense short bursts of teaching then be able to have time to go off, do your own research, things like that. I think that all the lecturers are great. It just feels like unlike any other course I've done before.
When you have just one module at a time, you don't have to prioritize between different courses. You can focus entirely on housing, which we have now, or on energy, and then you finish that. You have your group work, you have your individual group, and you're assessed on that, and then you finish with the module, and then you move on to the new module. So you get the time to think, to get into depth, and people are really engaged when you just have one thing at a time like that.
I think in this kind of schedule, I can look into one specific problem, like a transportation problem in Leeds, and I can learn more, and I can have more spare time to look into one like specific problem. Yeah.
I think the assessments in this course are quite unique in the way that they actually give you a choice with how you want to answer them. So instead of just having to do a 4,000-word essay, you can actually choose to incorporate like a website design or sometimes something like a video as well.
This MSc is for anybody who's interested in the future of cities. Basically, anybody who wants to see more sustainable, climate safe, socially just cities in the future. So that could be people straight from workplaces, straight from undergraduate degrees, or those people who want to retrain and learn more skills.
If someone's thinking about applying, do it. It's the best decision I've ever made.
I just think the depth you go into things here is really quite holistic, and you get a lot of information very quickly at you. But then the way that our assessments are done, you're allowed to go off and just go research what's interesting to you. And so I feel like I've learned a lot very quickly. It's very intense, but you get a really broad depth of knowledge, I think, on the topics you are interested in.
If you care about environment and if you care about sustainability, and you want to have academic and fun life together, just apply for it.
So there you go. That's Paul who co-founded the course, giving you insights from some of the students who first took the course a few years back. So if you are interested in the course, please get in contact with me. Check out the course catalogue for more information. Watch the YouTube video again. There's a LinkedIn group with more information on activities that have occurred over the years. And I look forward to hearing from you soon and hopefully seeing you in September. Thank you.